Good morning, ladies and gents, and welcome back to another trucking vlog. Right, you guys join me Tuesday morning. I did work last night in the end, but that's a whole other kettle of fish. I'll explain all in a minute. But anyway, my name's Eddie. I'm a virtual HGV Class wine driver, working for Freight Runners VTC Limited as a Class 1 tramper. Right, today you guys join me on, obviously as I said, Tuesday morning in Felixstowe. We're actually in Old Felixstowe this morning, and we are going to Oban. We are 712 miles from our delivery. Obviously we need to have a break on the way up. Now, I can probably get there today, but the problem we're going to have is coming back down, because I can only work until Thursday, and I have to be home on Thursday by 5 o'clock, I think, because the trailer I've got is needed for another job, and yeah, I've got to get the truck back to the yard as well. Nope, I'm going to go left because I'm then going diesel up first. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, I worked yesterday, which was Monday. Worked Monday night, worked till about 9:45. Went up to the Isle of Man, and then brought a load over to Felixstowe via Hawes and Leyburn. No, Isle of Man, then Felixstowe, but me and a colleague two-up drive. So yeah, it was a very, very long shift in the end yesterday. But yeah, it is what it is. So I've more or less fully discovered the Isle of Man, apart from like 2% of it. I can't figure out where. So when I'm not under such time restraint, I'm going to finish just over in the Isle of Man. For whatever reason, Eurotruck still does not like Heysham. Don't know why, it just does not like Heysham whatsoever. So yeah, should have tracked the hard way.
Left turn ahead. Turn left.
It's going to be a long old trek ahead of us today. I've already had a 15-minute working time break, but obviously I will need to have a half hour on my way up.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
And for those of you interested about Volvo F10, it broke down again, but it caused us a bit of a headache in that regard. So we ended up having it towed back to the UK, and it is currently in the workshop having it's having an engine rebuild, and it's having a whole new radiator, new pipes fitted, all that good jazz. The F12 and the F16 are both running perfectly fine, no issues there with those two trucks. And we have acquired another truck. Well, we've actually acquired another 6 trucks. 5 are on the Isle of Man, and one is running out of Felixstowe. I think. Feel it so? No. Aberystwyth. And that is a Volvo, a Scania 143. It's not a V8, I think it's a 380 brake. But it's a mid-lift manual. I can't remember if it's a double bunker or a single bunker. But my gosh, it's a good looking truck. So yeah, looking forward to showing you around that at some point. I have driven it before, or another 143 similar, but this one we're doing some more work to it. I think getting some beacons on it. I'm not sure what other work we're having done to it yet, but I know we've got quite a lot of work planned for it. Anyway, I'm going to throttle up the A14 at my maximum limit, which is 85, or for those of you who don't use kilometres, that's 53 miles per hour. So going to turtle on up with a load of metal, deliver this to site in Oban, and try and figure out where my reload is. Now, we from half tempted to go through London to start the M1, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go this way because this way's a little bit quicker. Anyway, just passing through Cup Block. But that being said, I'm going to turn the cameras off here. I'll pop you guys on for a time lapse, and I'll speak to you all in a bit. Toodles.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. So loud as the hours pass, we're gonna do it all again.
Oh jeez! Right, you guys join me in Leaning Bar Services on the, well, just off the A1. Just here for a break, just a 45-minute driving break. I'll need to have a working time break as well, to be fair. Soon, but that's not until 2:15 or by 2:15. So I'll probably stop. I could probably be most of the way there by the time I need to have my working time break, but we'll see. I did have to pull over onto the yard shoulder, so a strap that completely came off more or less, which was great fun to deal with. But yeah, got that sorted very, very rapidly. Tell you what, was not ideal to do that way. But I am going to check all the other straps, make sure they're all good before we crack on. But anyway, I'm going to go and have a break, Skybox, and yeah, we'll see what else the rest of today has in store for us. Anyway, I will speak to you guys once I've had my break. So I'll speak to you in a bit. Toodles. Okay, right. Just had my break. It's coming up to 1:05. Let's get on out of here. I've had an interesting phone call from the office actually. To say I'm not impressed is an understatement, but that's a whole another conversation I'm going to have later on. But it sounds like I might be picking up a load of roof tiles for a multi-drop, which is not a problem because both drops are actually on our way back to the yard. One, or from what I can work out on the paperwork, sounds like what it is, but I'm not confident with that because it sounds like one drops in Manchester and one drops in what's the place? Come on, trailer, steer. And it says like the other drops in Exeter. Now the first drop I've got no problem doing. It's the second drop that has me concerned that I won't make it. So yeah, I'm trying to think through all the options I've got available, whether I can do Exeter as well. Is realistically the only way I can do Exeter and Manchester on a Thursday is running pretty much till about 1 o'clock in the morning Wednesday night. Obviously we will have to wait and see in that regard. Or the other option is they might just simply get me to take the load back to the yard and then I'll deliver it at a later date. But we'll see. Or they might just get me to do a different job altogether, which is what I'm half thinking I'll end up doing. But we'll see. We will see. Anyway, I'll maybe give the office another call and see what they say. They might get me to do something else altogether. They might get me to run empty. They might get me to pick up some timber or something. Who knows? Anyway, that being said, I am on crack on the road now, and I will speak to you guys once I know what the plan is. Speak to you in a bit. Toodles. Okay, what is going on with the AI today? Blimey. Anyway, you join me in Edinburgh. We are just over an hour away from our delivery. Now, we have a small dilemma. I am on 7.5 hours driving for today, total. So, I have realistically got two options. I could go into a 10, which means having another break while I'm being unloaded, or I do a 9-hour drive and park up just outside of Oban once I'm reloaded. Now both options are doable, but what I'm thinking is the extra hour might actually save us in the long run for getting back to the yard. So what I'm thinking is do a 10-hour drive today, and then obviously that will get us hopefully past at least Paisley and Kilmarnock. So I'm hoping to park up probably either at Carlisle. In an ideal world, if I could have it my way, I'd want to park up at sort of like Kendal area if I can help it. But obviously, I'm not going to make Kendal even with a 10-hour drive. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I am really torn between doing I don't know what to do, because I've got options but I also don't know what I'm reloading with. So yeah, it's just going to make things interesting. Anyway, I'll have a think and I will speak to you guys when we are nearing our delivery. So I'll speak to you all in a bit. Toodles. Okay, right. After speaking to my colleague who's not that far behind me, we've made a decision in what we're going to do. So right down, and that is we are going to use a 10-hour drive and try it to Carlisle if we can, but if not we're going to stop at our Glasgow depot if we can't get to where we want to be. So yes, lovely weather as well. So yeah, all is good under the hood. Come on truck, come on Gracie. Found out our next European job is quite substantially further than what I thought we would be going. All I'm going to say is Gracie's not coming on this trip only because I need, apparently, from what the office has, I've tried saying that again. From what the office has told me, I need a manual transmission truck. So they've assigned me to my old truck, the Volvo. So, dependent on how that goes, it will depend on, dependent on what the load is, I'll either be in that or I'll be in the automatic Volvo, but I won't be in Gracie because apparently it is a very heavy load and Gracie's struggling with this load anyway. And I know for a fact that where we're going is a struggle for Gracie, and I also know it's going to be a struggle for the other Scania I normally drive. So, all fun and games. Anyway, at least once we're zipped off in Oban, it'll just be then a case of trying to get as far back down south as we can. Anyway, I will speak to you shortly. Toodles. Right, we are 6 minutes away, so I thought bring you in with me. I've got my cruise control on as well, because in Scotland, for those of you who don't know, HGVs on single carriageway roads like this one, if it's national, you cannot do more than 40 miles an hour. Obviously, as soon as it's dual, you can go up to 50, I do believe, which is a little bit, in a way, stupid. But because I've got a very long queue of cars behind me who can't overtake. But hey ho, it's just what the rules are.
Continue straight.
Some absolutely stunning views. Not gonna lie to you all. I'm half thinking I might get a thumbnail on the way back down once I've reloaded. Aha, right, okay. Right, so slowing down. Use the engine brake.
Keep left to continue on the current road.
I believe that is where we're collecting from. I do believe. I believe we're picking up a load of IBCs from here. Take that down, but I could be doing anything. I'm not going to make that turn because that car is parked right at the front of the line. So what I'm going to do here is be a little bit sneaky,
Left lane to stay on the current road.
indicate to go left, but I'm going to sit in the middle of the road just to give me a bit more wriggle room. I am fully well 1.54 is out. I just haven't updated it yet because I was waiting on Pro Mods coming out, which has recently been released. Well, let's see that. Right, there's a queue, I can see it. Right, we'll go to our yard. And I'm going to give the customer a quick call just to find out whether they want me to queue jump or whether they want me to sit right and wait. But either way, I need to be careful because I am getting very, very low on hours. Let's have a break. So I've got that to think about as well. Right, I'm going to make a quick phone call. I'll get back to you guys in a moment. See you dogs. Right, okay, we are at our depot here in Oban. Everything's all unloaded, and I've just made sure I've got enough straps for my next collection, which I do believe is a load of IVCs, not construction material like I originally thought. So, let's go and find our collection. Ooh, very nice. Rolls Royce. Anyway, I've caught up on the paperwork while I was being unloaded, so yeah, because yesterday was a bit of a mad rush of literally get site, unload within less than 10 minutes on 2 of the jobs, and then just cracking. Actually, to be fair, yes, I've managed to get in nearly a 7-hour drive, which is a pretty long drive for what I don't normally work for, a day I don't normally work, especially at night. Anyway, let's go find out what we're picking up, and I will speak to you all in a bit. Toodles. Right, I am not impressed. Anyway, I've had a break. I'm not even bother having a break because I'm remembering having the hours. Anyway, where I want to be and where I can get to are 2 completely different places. I was hoping to get down to Kendal tonight, not going to happen. I was hoping to try and then get to Carlisle, also not going to happen, because we're going to Portsmouth for Thursday for 3 o'clock. That is also not going to happen. So, the new plan is, yeah, there are 22 on board. I want to double check that actually. So the new plan is going to stop tonight at Glasgow Services, which is probably going to be the nearest best thing I can do. Now, I've done a printout. I've actually got slightly more time than what I thought I had, which is a slight relief, but also annoying because I'm going to literally be maxing out a 10-hour drive today. I'm still going to be struggling on parking. So, what the plan is if I run out of time in the services, is my colleague will park my truck for me. He's already parked it up where we're going to be stopping tonight, because he only had to deliver to Glasgow. So he's got loads of hours. So if worst comes to worst, he'll come out and rescue me. But we're hoping not to go down that route if we can help it. But yeah, it's going to be a very intense week now. Now it's a 1,200-mile round trip from here down to Portsmouth. So from here to Portsmouth back to the yard, it's 1,202 miles. So it's going to be a very touch and go of whether I can make it. And yes, I have my midlift raised because obviously I'm not that heavy with empty IBCs on the back, but only weigh like 11 ton or something like that. To be fair, I could have them double stacked and have another 22 put on top. Well, to be fair, I could have realistically 26 put on. So yeah, I could have 48 on here total. Because I can haul with these trailers, I can haul up to 48 of the RBCs per trailer on a curtain side I can only haul 22, but on a flat I can haul up to 48. So again, it all depends on the trailer I get given as well, because if I've got one of the high volume trailers, then I can also take up to 48 one of the drivers. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it's tempting to just put in there for the night, but I'm going to try and get as far down as I can. It's just a little bit annoying that this has happened, but it's also going to be well worth the challenge. I might record a little bit tomorrow, depending on how I feel. I might record a time lapse going on to Thursdays and to what I record on Thursday if I do record. But I'm hoping to try and get about 100 miles knocked out tonight if I can. Time is currently 4:30, so we should be parking up by about 5:30. So yeah, all things considered, we should be okay. Now I need to give my colleague a call because I don't know which services he's parked at, because there's one at the end of this road and there's one quite a trek further down, so I need to find out which one he's parked at. So I will speak to you all in a bit. Toodles. Okay, right, we are at our yard here in Glasgow. I've just had a chat with my colleague, and apparently he's found a hotel to stay at. So we're going to park our trucks up here at the yard, where we're out of everybody's way, and then take a wander over. So that's what we're going to do. Or at least park the trailers here. But yeah, we'll see. I'll find out whether we're taking the entire unit and trailer combo, or whether we're just going to walk over when my colleague arrives. You know what, I'm going to park inside the warehouse because this thing needs a wash as well, to be fair. I've lost count of how many times I've had to clean the windscreen today. But anyway guys, what I think I'm going to do is end the vlog here, and obviously get a thumbnail and whatnot for you guys, and try and get some videos edited up. So that being said, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you've got any comments, queries or concerns, let me know by commenting in the comment section below. And while you're at it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again guys, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.